Good morning to you. It's 6:40 a.m. on Monday, May 26th, 2025. This is officially Memorial Day, when we remember those who have given their lives in service of our country, and with gratefulness. Well, yesterday I had the greatest idea for a coffee, and I thought, should I write it down? And I thought, no, there's no way that I would forget this. Apparently there was a way. So I thought, oh golly, what should I do this morning? And then I remembered, okay, I'm trying to use the almond milk, the banana almond milk, which I've got filled up to about here, and I've warmed it up. Have I heated it? When I've heated it, it's warm. It smells like banana bread baking. And I have a Hershey's milk chocolate bar. Okay, I'm going to pop that in here. I mean, who doesn't like a chocolate banana, right? Have you ever had those? They usually make them frozen, where they'll coat the banana in chocolate and then freeze it. Oh, it's pretty yummy. So I'm kind of doing the opposite though. I've got warm banana milk and I've got the chocolate here. Should I warm it up a little more? You know what? I think I am going to warm it just a tad more to get that chocolate kind of melting just a little bit. Let's see, I'll put it on for 20 seconds. So, no, I didn't draw this shirt, even though it's line art. I got this to wear to the gym. So, but it's New York City, which is where I'm from originally. So this morning, it's a real stormy morning, with the rumbly kind of thunder, like you're in the jungle or something. And this is hot now, so I would imagine that maybe the chocolate's starting to melt a little bit, and hopefully the coffee will help it to melt some more. Okay, turn the machine on. So, I'm not using the milk frother anymore because I realized I don't think it's my electricity that's the problem. I noticed when I tried to plug the frother into another socket that there's like a spark that shows up just before it touches the socket. So that's not very good. Okay, so I hear my washing machine just stopped. Oh, okay, now it's going again. All right. Okay, so I've got, what do I have here? Vienna Lungo. Vienna, like in Austria. Vienna Lungo. Okay. I went to Vienna on my honeymoon in 1983, I think, is when I got married. Yeah, 1983. It's a long time ago, isn't it? Like more than 40 years ago. Oh, it was wonderful. It was at Christmas time. It was beautiful. So this is a Vienna Lungo, okay? And kind of going to give this a swirl. Okay, and it looks like some of it's melting. So I'll go ahead and Lungo button. Okay. Alrighty. Anyhow, so the reason I'm not using the frother is I think that maybe there may be, maybe shorted or something like that. Anyway, I tried it in other sockets and it will flip the ground fault circuit interrupter the socket's attached to. So maybe that's not so good. I used to know these things. I mean, one of the things I used to teach many years ago was physics, and I taught all about electricity. But I don't know, when you don't use certain knowledge, when you don't talk about it a lot, very often you kind of lose it. It seems like no, oh wait, somebody is awake. I see that somebody's watching, but it's not showing me who you are. So maybe say a little hello, make some kind of comment so I can see who you are and greet you properly. Well, good morning to you anyway. Oh, that chocolate must be melted because I don't feel any little pieces while I'm stirring. Alrighty, so this is a chocolate banana Vienna Lungo. Let's see what it's like. And I feel like, I mean, you know there's chocolate in there. You can see it on the end of the spoon. Just give it a little more stirs. I'm feeling like it's going to need a little more sweetening, but I don't know. It just seems like a nice morning for having something sweet. Okay. So yesterday I went to the market. I looked for Danishes, but the smallest packages they had were 4 Danishes, and I didn't really like the looks of them. You know, they looked like factory produced rather than handmade. So I didn't get any. The closest I got to it was vanilla wafers, which is one of my favorite cookies. So, alrighty, here we go. It's hot. Definitely needs sweetening. Okay, I reorganized my counter yesterday. Do I have any? I have no sweetener out here. Okay, so you know what? I've got this from Christmas market that I went to several years ago in Germany. I should put some sweeteners in there. All right, where did I put my thing that has the sweeteners? I thought, this is what comes of reorganizing things, you know? You can't remember where you put stuff. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is where I'm keeping the artificial sweeteners, apparently. Oops. Okay, push the right button. There we go. Okay, so I will take some out. It's a little hard to open, but it's because it's meant for keeping cakes, little cakes in. Okay, so I will, let's see, this is from, I think, 2000, I don't know, 17 or 18. I went in 2019. It's Nuremberg, Christkindl's marked. Where did I go? Did I go in Kempton? I think I went to it in Kempton. I don't know. It's too early in the morning for me to sort my memories out. Okay. I'm going to get a Splenda here to use in this coffee. Okay. And just a few more. Alrighty. Now see, I keep the coffee packets in here. Apparently I keep them in my pantry or in the rolling cart, as we apparently discovered up here. Okay, now the reason that I keep them up there is because look, I've got gigantic boxes of them up above, in the cabinet above the stove. I bought those, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and they had several thousand packets in them, and I still haven't run out. Oh my goodness. So Anyway, I don't want to take up valuable space in my pantry with those giant boxes, so I keep them up there. Excuse me. And every once in a while, you know, I'll refill the metal thing, and then obviously I'll refill this. It'll even take me a while to use up what's in there. Okay. I'm just going to put the whole thing in. Okay. I'm tired. You know what it is? It's because it's a cloudy, rainy day. If the sun was coming up, I would be, you know, all animated. Okay. This is yum. But I can't believe I'm saying this, but I could have put less chocolate in. Maybe like half of one of those little bars, because the chocolate is almost taking over the banana flavor. However, the coffee flavor is still there. It has not overwhelmed that. You know, I was thinking this morning when I put the banana almond milk into the cup, I thought, well, should I measure it so I can tell people how much I'm putting in here? And I thought, no, you know, I just tell them use whatever amount to taste. You know how recipes will say, like, add salt to taste or whatever. So, really, that's what this is all about, isn't it? Not necessarily following a specific regimented plan, you know, some recipe that you have to stick to religiously, but making everything to taste. You know, sure, it's good to start out with a recipe, and then you can say, oh, you know, next time I'm going to add less of this or more of that, or maybe I'll try this other thing in it. But we're doing it all to taste because I think that's why we drink this stuff. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to turn all the lights out, and I'm going to watch that storm. I have a large expanse of sky that I'm able to see from my apartment. It's just wonderful. So I'm going to watch that storm roll in. Let me start by turning off there. Turn off the overhead lights, and I'll have the light on over the stove. I'll turn that off, and I'll close the door. Here, we'll do it now. There we go. And golly, I'll enjoy that cloudy, darkened sky. I hope you have a great day. And again, let me know if you're trying this banana milk stuff and what you think of it. I'll talk to you later, okay?